Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to really unpack the digital world and get you the insights that actually matter. So today we're digging into a question that, well, it probably comes up a lot.
Yeah.
With video being so huge, do you even need a website anymore? We actually started looking into this because of something pretty interesting. If you search, say, Google Flow, and that's Thai for what is Google Flow, you might think you'd hit a website, right? An article. But nope. Often it points you straight to YouTube.
Yeah.
To a video. And that's not just a one-off. It feels like a big signal about how we find stuff online now.
Yeah.
It really makes you ask that core question. Is a website still essential when video seems to be the first answer people get?
It's a huge question. And look, this deep dive isn't really about saying it's either video or a website. That's not the point.
Right.
Our mission today is more about understanding how their jobs, their roles, have fundamentally changed and how they need to work together. Think of it maybe like this video. That can be your really powerful front door.
Yeah.
Grabs attention, sparks interest. But your website, that's your command center, your digital fortress, where you build the real lasting value.
I like that. Digital fortress. That really paints a picture. So, okay, let's talk about that front door then video. Given that role, why is Google, pushing video so hard for certain searches, especially those what is or how to type questions?
Well, it really boils down to user intent. Google's algorithms aren't just matching keywords anymore. They've gotten much smarter. It's semantic search.
Semantic search, right.
They're trying to figure out what you really mean, what you really want. So for something like Google Flow, which is this AI tool for making videos, people don't just want a definition.
They want to see it work.
Exactly. They want to see it in action. And video is just, well, naturally better at showing how things work, visually explaining concepts. Text often can't compete there. And Google gets that. So it puts videos right up top in the search results. You see those video carousels.
Yeah, those scrolling ones.
Or even inside those new AI overviews, the AI summaries. They often pull information directly from videos. It's about giving the best answer, in the best format for that answer.
And the numbers. I mean, the data on how much video we watch is just staggering, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It backs it all up. Nearly 92% of internet users watch digital video every single week.
92%.
And they're spending, on average, 17 hours a week doing it. I mean, think about that. That's huge.
That's like a part-time job just watching videos.
Pretty much. And businesses, well, they've definitely noticed. Over 90% now use video marketing. And get this, 95% of marketers say it's extremely important.
Wow.
And it's not just talk. The spending on digital video ads is set to hit like over $207 billion next year. The ROI, the return on investment, it's there. Most marketers see good returns. Video just delivers across the board. It boosts brand awareness, drives traffic, gets leads. And yeah, it directly drives sales. Something like 64% of consumers buy after watching a brand's video.
So it's not just a fad, it actually moves the needle.
Definitely not a fad. It's a core sales driver now.
It really sounds like this self-feeding loop, doesn't it? People watch more video, so businesses make more video, which means platforms like YouTube get loaded with great stuff, making them essential. Then Google sees us all watching, sees the quality, and pushes video even more in search results.
Right.
Which just makes us watch more. It's like a flywheel picking up speed.
That's a perfect way to put it, a flywheel effect. And it's not just about user preference. Video has some direct SEO superpowers, too.
Okay, like what?
Well, for instance, if you embed a video on your website page, people tend to stick around much longer. That boosts your dwell time.
Right.
And fewer people leave quickly. That lowers your bounce rate. Both of those are really strong signals to Google that your page is good, it's valuable.
So Google's like, people are actually engaging with this page. Must be good stuff.
Precisely. Plus, search results with those little video thumbnails, they get clicked on way more often than just plain text results, like 41% higher click-through rate.
41%? That's huge.
It is. And pages with video, they tend to attract 3 times more high-quality backlinks. And backlinks are, fundamental to how Google assesses trust. And this is only speeding up with things like AI overviews. We're seeing video referenced way more than text for product info in those summaries. AI is even, taking videos apart frame by frame to find answers.
Wow, frame by frame.
Yeah, so video isn't just nice content to have. It's a serious technical SEO tool. It boosts rankings because it makes users happy and sends all the right signals to search engines. It's kind of a double whammy.
Okay, so you see all that power, the stats, the SEO benefits. It makes you think, well, why even bother with a website then? Let's just pour everything into YouTube.
It's tempting, right?
Totally. YouTube's massive. It's the second biggest search engine. Huge discovery potential, free channel, easy tools now, even AI making video creation simpler. Plus, built-in ways to make money, build a community. It looks pretty good on paper. But and this feels like the really crucial bit. If video's that powerful, what's the downside of just going all in on YouTube? Where's the catch?
Okay, this is the core issue.
Yeah.
The biggest catch, and it's a fundamental one. You have zero ownership and zero control.
Zero.
Pretty much. When you build your business only on YouTube, you're building it on, well, rented land. You don't own the channel. You don't really own your content in practice. And most importantly, you don't own your audience. You're completely at the mercy of YouTube's rules, their terms, their algorithms, and those can change anytime.
Right. That sounds incredibly risky. Like you could spend years building something amazing, your whole business, and then poof, one algorithm change, one policy update.
Exactly. It's like building your dream house on, I don't know, shifting sand. The platform owner can just change the landscape whenever you want.
You have no say.
None. Your visibility, your income, it all hinges on algorithms you don't control. One update can literally wipe out your reach overnight. No warning, no appeal, really. Makes planning impossible. And then there's the brand stuff. Competitors can run ads on your videos. Think about that.
Ugh, yeah. Undermining your message right there.
Or YouTube might show related videos next to yours that are totally inappropriate, damaging your brand by association. And YouTube's own branding is always, always there. You're never fully in control of the brand experience.
And the worst case?
Worst case. Your entire channel gets shut down, demonetized, suspended, deleted for breaking a rule you maybe didn't even understand. I've seen it happen to so many creators. Years of work, gone.
That's terrifying for a business. And what about the audience data? You mentioned that.
Yeah, that's huge too. You get very limited data from YouTube. They own the relationship with the viewer. You can't easily build your own email list, for example, or get deep insights you could use elsewhere. You can't take that audience with you.
So that rented land analogy really hits home. You're just a tenant.
Precisely. And this isn't just, a marketing tactic decision. It's a fundamental business investment decision. Let's compare. Owned media, your website. You have complete control. Assets are yours. You own the audience relationship directly. Brand security is high. Algorithm risk, much lower because you can get traffic from many places, not just one platform.
Right.
Monetization, you control it. Stability, much higher long term. And crucially, it's a tangible asset. You can sell a website. It has real value, often calculated as, say, 24 to 60 times your average monthly net profit.
Okay, versus the rented land.
Rented media YouTube. No control, no audience ownership, low brand security, very high algorithm risk, limited monetization options dictated by the platform, low long-term stability. And its value, mostly intangible goodwill. You can't really sell the channel itself as a standalone asset in the same way. So it really comes down to this. Are you building equity with a website? Or are you just renting influence on YouTube?
Building equity versus renting influence. That clarifies it perfectly. Which brings us back to the website, the digital fortress, the headquarters. It's clearly not just an online brochure anymore.
Absolutely not. The smartest strategy now for 2025 and beyond is what's often called the hub and spoke model.
Hub and spoke. Okay.
Your website is the central hub, your command center. All your other marketing efforts, YouTube, social media like Facebook or TikTok, paid ads, email, whatever, those are the spokes. And the main job of those spokes, to drive relevant, qualified traffic back to your hub, back to your website.
That makes so much sense because the website is the only piece of digital real estate you truly own and control.
Exactly.
It's your shop, your main office, the definitive source for your brand. It means you control the message, the user's journey, how you try to convert them, and crucially, the data you collect.
You turn that fleeting attention from, say, a viral video into a real, potentially long-term relationship on your own ground.
Okay, let's talk about the data piece more. Why is owning your own data becoming so incredibly vital right now? What's the big deal?
Well, the whole digital landscape is shifting. We're seeing the decline of third-party cookies, because of privacy rules like GDPR, CCPA, and browser changes like Chrome phasing them out.
Right, the cookie apocalypse people talk about.
Exactly. So relying on data collected by others is getting much harder and less reliable. This makes first-party data, the information you collect directly from your audience, with their permission on your own platforms, absolutely golden. It's the new standard.
And the website is the perfect machine for collecting that gold.
It really is. Think about all the ways: email, newsletter signups, user accounts, contact forms, quote, requests, purchase histories, even just tracking how people navigate your site.
All directly yours.
All directly yours. And this data lets you do amazing things. Hyper-personalization in your marketing, really precise ad retargeting, building lookalike audiences to find new customers, improving loyalty, predicting customer lifetime value, the CLV.
CLV, right. Understanding who your best customers are long term.
Precisely. It gives you a sustainable edge that relying on platform data just can't match. Your website becomes not just marketing, but a core business intelligence engine.
It really drives home that point about building capital assets, not just renting influence. A website isn't just code and pictures. It's a database, a domain, content. It's a real asset.
Absolutely. Unlike social media followers, which you can't really sell, your website is a tangible digital asset. It can be valued, bought, and sold. And that valuation, as I mentioned, is often based on a multiple of its profit, typically 24x to 60x the average monthly net profit. Things like traffic quality, domain strength, your backlink profile, and especially the size and quality of that first-party data list, they all boost its value.
Social media channels might contribute to the overall business value, but you can't sell your YouTube channel or Instagram account on its own like you can a website.
Generally, no. It's part of the business's goodwill, but not a separable, transferable asset in the same way.
Okay, so we understand the roles. Video attracts, website converts, and builds assets. How do we make them actually work together seamlessly? How do we make sure, say, our own website page with a video ranks higher than just the YouTube link itself?
Right, that's key. Synergy. First, strategic embedding. Put your YouTube video on the relevant page on your site, but make sure it's prominent above the fold, ideally. That tells Google it's important.
Okay.
Second, and this is crucial, include a full, accurate transcript of the video right there on the same page.
The whole transcript.
The whole transcript. Why? Because search engines read text. This floods the page with relevant keywords and phrases, massively increasing your chances of ranking for all sorts of specific long-tail searches related to what's in the video. Third, use schema markup, specifically video object schema. It's a bit of code you add that explicitly tells search engines, hey, this is a video, here's its title, description, thumbnail, duration.
So you're basically spoon-feeding Google the information.
Exactly. It helps your page become eligible for those rich video results, like the carousels, showing your thumbnail right there in the main search results, but linking to your page, not YouTube.
Smart.
And if you want maximum control, you can consider hosting the video elsewhere, like Vimeo, embedding that on your site, and maybe setting the original YouTube version to unlisted.
So YouTube doesn't directly compete with your web page in search.
Precisely. Google can still index the video embedded on your site from Vimeo, but you funnel the SEO power and the traffic directly to your owned property. You essentially hijack YouTube's discovery power for your own website's benefit. Users land in your environment.
That's clever. And it's fascinating, actually, how a lot of successful creators, people who practically live on YouTube, are already doing this kind of thing, aren't they? They're showing the way.
They absolutely are. The smartest creators are evolving. They're not just YouTubers anymore. They're business owners who use YouTube as a powerful tool, but not their only tool.
Right. It's just one part of their strategy.
Exactly. They use YouTube brilliantly for what it does best. Building a huge audience, getting massive reach, establishing credibility. That's the top of their funnel.
Building awareness.
Building awareness, building trust.
Yeah.
But then they strategically pull that loyal audience off YouTube and onto their own websites. That's their conversion engine. That's where they sell their courses, their ebooks, their merch. That's where they build their email list, offering free guides, checklists, whatever. These lead magnets in exchange for an email address, which is like the single most important step to truly owning that audience.
Getting that email address.
Getting that email. They might build private communities there, repurpose videos into blog posts for more SEO juice. They're turning that initial YouTube attention into tangible, owned business assets. It's a playbook many businesses can learn from.
So translating that for everyone listening, for your content strategy, it means you can't just put a video up and hope for the best. You need that bridge, right? An irresistible bridge from just watching to actually engaging on your site.
Absolutely. And that bridge is your call to action, your CTA. But generic stuff like visit my website, it just doesn't work well.
Yeah, pre-week.
You need to be specific. Offer clear value. Maybe create a little urgency or exclusivity. Tell people exactly what to do and why they should do it.
Like what? Give us an example.
Okay, so to visit my website, try a verbal CTA in the video like. To get the full checklist and bonus tips we discussed, click the first link in the description below. It's completely free. See? Specific, value-driven.
Much better.
And placement matters. Put your most important link right at the top of the YouTube description. Make sure it's a full URL with HTTPS so it's clickable. Use YouTube's built-in features too. End screens, cards, those clickable visual links that pop up. Aim for good click-through rates on those. Track them.
Track the clicks on cards and end screens.
Definitely. You want to see if they're working. An end screen should aim for maybe over 5% CTR, a card over 0.5%. These aren't just decorations, they're pathways to your site. And pin a comment with your main CTA too. Reinforce the message. It's about actively guiding the viewer, turning them from passive watcher to active lead on your turf.
Okay, so wrapping this all up, it's really not about old SEO versus new SEO or text versus video. It's bigger than that.
Exactly. It's about holistic SEO. That means looking at everything together. The technical stuff, the user experience, great content, and all the formats that make sense. Video, text, images, audio, and building brand credibility across all the platforms you own. The question isn't video or our website anymore. It's how do video and my website work together most effectively for my business goals.
So the blueprint for, say, 2025 and beyond is clear. Use video or spokes for that incredible power to grab attention, build awareness, win that initial discovery battle, especially in search. But then you absolutely must strategically channel that attention, that traffic, back to your central your website.
That's where the real value creation happens. Building those tangible business assets, owning your customer relationships directly, collecting and using that invaluable first-party data. That's what gives you a long-term, sustainable competitive advantage.
Let's bring it back to that first example. The Bangsane AI Studio search for Google Flow Hutengao. Their YouTube channel did its job right. It won the initial discovery. Top of funnel success.
Yep, got the eyeballs.
And here's the final thought for you listening. Without a clear, compelling call to action leading viewers strategically to an owned website, they likely missed the boat. They didn't convert that initial curiosity into a lead, a subscriber, a customer.
The viewer probably just clicked on another related YouTube video and drifted away. Opportunity lost.
Exactly. And that really highlights the core takeaway we want you to leave with today. Video attracts attention, your website converts customers. Understanding that distinction and acting on it, that's going to be crucial for your digital future.